Our services are actually crafted in a way that we act as a teams for our clients. So we address all the needs of our clients when it comes to compliance services. As we know, the number of compliances and regulatory requirements that are being introduced on the market here are ever growing. Our customers are actually identifying pain points that they are unable to cope with the emerging number of compliance requirements that they have, and that's where Cybergate kicks in with our expertise and our teams. We focus providing services end-to-end, helping the organizations identify their compliance and regulatory requirements, mapping them into their business processes, defining ownership, and measuring the success of the implementation. We strive to help our customers not only become compliant, but to use the compliance as a business force to achieve their business objectives and to actually improve on their efficiency of their programs and their services. Apart from that, we use specialized crafted technologies. We created some of these application technologies ourselves with the aim to actually be able to customize approach to each individual customer, whether it's government, whether it's public, whether it's private, small or big business. We customize our solutions to your needs, we customize approach to our needs, and we base the change that is implemented in your organization based on the actual business requirements. Because security is there for business, and security is a responsibility of everybody in the organization. Therefore, security is business. Currently, the way that Cybergate works, we provide services, we're crafting the services based on the current landscapes of our clients. Therefore, to be able to do that, we are vendor agnostic. We will actually help our clients define their requirements and search for those technologies that will best answer their needs, looking at the long-term projections, to make sure that whatever technology is being selected will support business process itself. That's why Cybergate needs to be opened and be vigilant and ready for any new emerging technologies, because we see a dramatic change in digitalization level in the UAE. We see that number of companies are completely moving to the cloud or adopting hybrid approach. As with these, the compliance and technology are changing. So we are there as a vendor agnostic, service agnostic partner to support your digitalization roadmap for the future. Our approach is a partnership approach. We aim to start and stay with our client for the long term. We aim to deliver long-term projects and strategies. So we are not aiming at short-term projects. Number of employees, size of the customer is not relevant for us. We actually make sure that all the entities have enough time from us to hear their needs and to help them develop their the initiatives that will support them in their digitalization process. Most of our engagements are on multi-year level. We actually offer everything as a service, so governance as a service, risk as a service, assurance as a service, or managed SOC security services. The initial engagement with the client will of course start with our discovery team. So the discovery team is a set of professionals coming from different departments. What they will do, they will assess the current landscape in terms of business, they will assess the current landscape in terms of technologies, and they will assess the current landscape in terms of governance, risk and compliance. These three combined gives us the as-is situation of the client, and then based on the business needs, business objectives, we will craft individually different parts of the project for the client, so that each the project delivery will have its own owner, subject matter owner, whether it's governance, risk, compliance, or technology. We will follow it through with the subject matter experts on their parts of the project. Cybergate services are open to anybody. The governance, risk, and compliance requirements are the same for everybody. They only differ in the scope that we need to implement. So we've seen in the past few years that the majority of our clients were actually coming from public sector. However, in the last 2 years, partly due to the pandemics, partly due to the changes of regulations in the UAE, especially with the UAE privacy law, we see a dramatic increase in number of requests coming from the private sector to be able to comply with the new coming requirements. So CyberGate is also compliance agnostic. We have a team of experts which are certified in more than 20 different compliances that we support our clients to.